if you have,
Yeah.
an empty space, is going to fill a bad habit. If there's something in nature and there's an empty space, it's going to grow weeds unless you deliberately plant flowers. And I think it's the same with the brain. And I think there's two components. If we're not really managing our thoughts and our expectations and controlling what we want to think and actually programming our subconscious mind and taking mastery of that, we're going to end up with results that we didn't expect or anticipate. And then we can't understand why. It's like, why is life playing out for me this way? And if we haven't looked at our thoughts and our mindset, it's very hard to course correct and understand. So there's that component. But then there's also the brain itself, right? So we have the mind and we have the brain. And similarly with the brain, if we're not cleaning it out regularly by proper sleep, which actually involves a system called lymphatic drainage, which is like the lymphatic system, but for the brain. It removes tau proteins. It removes the buildup of amyloid plaque. We need REM level of sleep, sufficient levels of REM sleep to help with emotional regulation, not just deep sleep. We need to focus on the REM. And if we're not focusing on these components, which I think is a really overlooked area of health, then actually we can find that we're not performing at our best because everything is controlled by our mind and our brain. And it's such an important part of health and of results that I think a lot of people overlook.